Something you've probably noticed by now in your conflicts is that they happen very, very suddenly. Why is that? One of the quotes attributed to Viktor Frankl says that there's a stimulus and there's a response, and our freedom lies in the space in between that stimulus and the response. Like with sports, you want to decrease that space in between stimulus and response, right? In boxing, you want to anticipate somebody's jab. In tennis, you want to already be where the ball is going to bounce, right? In basketball, you want to already know who to shoot it to before your opponent anticipates that's what you're going to do. It's like always anticipating. So you're speeding up reaction time to increase performance, right? In relationship, it's just the opposite, okay? A very fast reaction time actually works against the relation, right? Because that's about winning. And you don't want to win in relationship. You don't even want to win a conflict. Winning makes a loser. And now you're married to a loser, or you're spending the evening with a loser. And they're going to go passive aggressive on you, or they're going to record it and score keep. So it's counterintuitive, but we have to stop trying to win. Here's a problem though. Conscious thought moves at a rate of 10 bits per second, while the sensory system collects information at 100 billion bits per second. It's processing 100 billion bits per second. So it's like trying to thread a needle when your hands are shaking, or if you were having a panic attack, right? You have a good intention, but you can't pull it off. You can't pull it off because your system is already jacked. So what do? We have to start to train our minds ahead of time to what I call doubting your doubt. What does that mean? That means in a moment of drama, or when you're triggered, or when your partner is triggered, you're going to doubt their intentions. You're going to doubt that they're on your team. You're going to doubt that they're a good person. You're going to doubt that they love you. You're going to doubt that they're telling you the truth. Yeah, it goes on and on. And so if you start to introduce the idea of doubting your doubt, which means doubt could be your first responder. And I'm telling you that your first responder on the scene of conflict is not very skillful. Usually, right? It's not very skillful. Why? Because you're already processing betrayal. You're already processing deception. You're already processing jealousy. You're already processing injustice. You're already processing unfair. You're already processing unheard, unseen, and so that's coming at you so intensely. You can't get like calm, balanced response out of your mouth, right? Unless we start ahead of time, unless we start to tell ourselves ahead of time that, I'm not going to go with my first response anymore. It's actually not my best response to her or to him. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pause. I could breathe. I could count back from 5. I could just breathe 5 times in and out. I could exhale. I could ask a question. Stephen Covey has a great slogan. He says, "Seek first to understand before needing to be understood." Now, that's a slogan. It's a very wise concept, but we're talking about why that's so difficult to pull off. Because you're triggered, right? We're very heated. We can't thread that needle. We can't say, okay, so you were late because of traffic, right? Because we're feeling overlooked and minimized in that moment when they're late again. And so we have to start to train ourselves to doubt our doubt, because it's not feeding you all of the information. right? It's not giving you a full picture. It's giving you a response that's based on a kind of algorithmic threat to your system that's telling you that, this is a red alert. This is a red alert. And so it's not wise to trust the first thing that comes out of your mouth, the first thing that you do impulsively, right? When there's a red alert. We got to slow the whole thing down. Slow it down. All right? Once you start to increase the space between stimulus and response, you'll have much better, much more skillful, much more resourceful reactions. If you want to hear more about how I work, check me out at breakthroughcouples.com or stay tuned for more videos like this about connection.